So if you're in your 20s or even 30s, what I suggest and strongly recommend if you're going to start a tropical fruit garden is to go up north, guys. If anyone's down here in Victoria or even New South Wales, to go up north, at the very least north of Coffs Harbour, and start from there, because I've just spent the last 11 years here in Melbourne growing these tropical, subtropical fruit trees, and although it's been a success and I'm pretty happy with the results, just remember it's going to take you between 10 and 12 years to get this. Something that you can achieve in the tropics in only 3 to 4 years. What you're seeing here on camera, 3 to 4 years in the tropics instead of 10 to 12 years. So I'm just giving you a heads up from my experience. And now I'm going to show you one of my favorite subtropical fruit trees, this one here, the White Sapote, which is currently halfway into being ready with these monstrous sized fruits. Let me get the wide angle lens off so you can see what it truly looks like. Remember, when you're watching videos on YouTube, there's always smoke screens. Look at that. Look how small I can make these look, or how big I can make them look. So everything's perspective. This is the true look, by the way. And then you have this, the close-up zoom. So no smokes and screens here. 10 to 12 years. These are factual figures and numbers for having your very own slice of tropical fruit paradise here in a temperate climate zone, whether it's Victoria, New South Wales, or even southeast Queensland. It's a lot better there than here, but still incomparable to far north Queensland, or the top end of the Northern Territory. Alright guys, the White Sapote has, I just noticed, given its first fruits for the season, which is, let me go back on the wide angle lens to show more, which is unusual because in the 5 years these guys have been in the ground, they have not been ready. The fruit has not been ready till late April. And last year we had a fruit in early April or late March. And this year, I'm getting fruit at the end of February. Wow. So it seems to be getting sooner and sooner and sooner every year with the White Sapote. I'm not sure if that's climate change or if it's because the trees are getting more established. That I don't know. But what I do know is this. We're getting our... Look at this. We're getting our first White Sapote for the season. Not in April, not in March, but in February. Let me take a bite out of this sucker. Look at that. Amazing. For real. So this one here took 6 years on location to grow to this point, and a further year or two, I'm guessing 2, in the nursery where I bought it from. So this is 8 years since this tree was born. So Just remember that. It's a reminder, guys. Earlier, I found a couple of others on the floor, on the ground, but I dropped. And here's another one. Oh, it just came off now. So, yeah. White Sapotes are coming. This is the Hawaiian Supreme variety. My favorite of all the White Sapotes that have fruited here. I have 3 varieties that have not fruited. So I can't comment on their taste, but I can sure comment on this. The Hawaiian Supreme. They're a little smaller than the other varieties, but they sure are tastier, in my opinion. Look at that, already there's an ant crawling on it. That's a good sign. This is a seed. It has multiple seeds. This guy here is the Wilson. One of 2 of the larger varieties that I have. This year, it's a little behind than previous years. The fruit's quite small. Usually, they're like huge by now. But this year, it's a little behind, and I don't mind. I like the trees to do their own thing. Just be trees, right? And not to be humans. And it's grown to twice the size of what it was only 3 years ago. It's turning into a beautiful large tree. The Wilson variety of White Sapote. Beautiful. These are all grafted. Forget about seedlings. And here's another variety. This one has never fruited. It's flowered, a lot of flowers, but never set any fruit. It's also a beautiful one, and it's never given me any scale. All the other White Sapotes have given me scale, except for this one. Go figure why this one hasn't been affected in the same grove or in the same patch. Don't know, I can't answer. The variety for this one is, let me just bend down and look at the tag. All right, this is the Vernon. The Vernon variety. I'm still eating the Hawaiian Supreme. It's late afternoon. It's around 6 p.m. So it's golden hour. This one is the Vista. This one has been the most problematic out of all of them, giving me the most scale. But once you give it a couple of applications of eco oil, it seems to do the trick. Not 100%, but enough to not be a problem. And now it's almost completely scale free. So the Vista is the one that's most prone out of 7 varieties that I have. So keep that in mind. The Vista is the most prone. And what did I say this one was? The Vernon, the least prone. It's never had scale. They're right next to each other. Huh? They can touch each other. So I wonder why one doesn't affect the other. Mysteries, guys. Mysteries. I lost the tag on my largest White Sapote. I think it's the lemon gold. Not sure. I lost the tag. This one is the largest one by far. And this year it's exploded with growth. And it's become more bushy. Okay, let's go out to the back. These are all in the front yard. Alrighty. I've got two other varieties here in the backyard. New ones that I got a couple of years ago. And they've never fruited. One is called the Sue Belle. It's right there. But I've heard good things about the Sue Belle. This one here. The Sue Belle. It's been in the ground for about 2, coming up to 3 years. And it's already over 7 feet, 2.2 meters. And it flowered last year. And looks like it's gonna flower again this year. Lots of new shoots. Still holding the Hawaiian Supreme from the front yard. There's its seeds. Delicious, absolutely delicious, guys. And before you ask me, can I have your seeds? No, no and no. No, you can't. And no, don't try and grow White Sapote from seed. Why? Because I already tried it. For 10 years. If you go back to my older videos, I had a, well, close to 10-year White Sapote seedling, and they never fruited. You sure you really want these? After hearing that, 10-year seedling, never fruited, and it was 5 to 6 meters tall. It was a pike variety, P-I-K-E, pike. Anyway, this is the other White Sapote I have in the back, which I also lost the tag to. I'm not very good at holding or keeping tags, but this one's doing really well. Again, with the rain we had this summer, everything has just exploded. Look at that. The bananas, the loquats. It's wonderful. Even my compost has exploded. Look, I'm cutting lilies, putting them into compost, and instead of dying, look, I've got plants in my compost bins. Who else has thriving subtropical plants growing in their compost bins? Huh? These guys should be decomposing. You know, compost? Decomposing. I've got a little nursery going on in the compost bins. So there you go, guys. Just a friendly reminder that these things take time here in the temperate climate zone. And forget about these. Okay, if you're in the tropics, maybe. Everything grows fast up there. Not here. Not here. We're not talking about growing an apple or a plum. I've done that and it works great from seed. But tropical trees, 50-50, and the odds are against you. This avocado seedling grew well from seed, but who knows if it's ever gonna fruit. You wanna take that chance? So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you from the next video.